Welcome to Grandma Reads. Grandma reads because reading energizes and develops soul. I will be reading A Door Made for Me by Tyler Merritt with illustrations by Lonnie Ollivierre. I watched our house with its bright blue door get smaller and smaller as we drove away. I didn't want to spend the summer at my grandparents' house. I didn't know anyone there. What would I do? Who would I play with? Mom said it would all work out, but I didn't believe her until I met Jack. Jack and I spent our time outside, only heading in to eat and sleep. Mostly we hunted for night crawlers and fished in the river. I had never fished before, and I'd never hunted worms. I wasn't interested in touching any critter known for crawling out of the ground at night, but Jack showed me they weren't so bad. Usually, we only caught a few fish, but one day we caught 3 buckets full. You're getting really good at this, Jack beamed. As the sun started to go down, we scooped up our buckets and headed home. When we got to our road, Jack walked right by. Where are you going? I asked. Do you see how many fish we caught? We've got to show everybody. Come on, he said. It won't take long. I shrugged and followed along. We went house to house, knocking on doors and asking if Jack's friends could come out. At the first house, a large man told us Jack's friend couldn't come out as the door quickly closed. The second house was the same. We couldn't go in, and no one came out. Suddenly, my stomach was doing flips. What's going on? I wondered. Why won't Jack's friends come outside? We figured we'd try one last time. We walked up to a house with a beautiful wooden door. I knocked and we waited patiently until creak, the door swung open slowly. A woman towered over us, frowning. Another adult, I thought, and she doesn't look happy. Jack asked if his friend could come out. The woman shook her head and pointed at Jack. You can come in, Jack, she said, but not that little black boy. He needs to stay outside. I felt all the air leave my body as Jack walked inside to show off the fish we had caught together. I'll be right back, he promised. The door shut tight behind Jack, followed by the loudest lock I had ever heard. I turned and left my share of fish baking in the sinking sun. I couldn't stop thinking about the slam of the door and the click of the lock. I had already walked through lots of doors, the glass double doors of my school, the bright blue one at my house, and the impossibly heavy one at my grandparents' place. I didn't understand why had this door slammed shut at the sight of me. When I walked into the house, I sat down on the floor. Grandpa sat beside me. What's wrong? He said. I told him the whole story. He shook his head. I wish this didn't still happen, especially not to you, Tyler. But why did it? I asked. How can she hate me when she doesn't know me? Grandpa sighed. I wish I knew. In life, he said, there are many doors, but some people don't want us to walk through them. It can be for any reason: the way you're dressed, the twists and curls of your glorious hair, or even the beautiful mahogany of your skin. It won't make sense. You might feel angry or sad, and that's okay. But remember, sweet boy, you are loved and you are perfect just as you are. Another person's hate doesn't change that. You'll find a door that's right for you. And when you do, be sure to leave it open for the next kid struggling to get in. I kept on catching fish that summer, and Grandpa taught me how to clean them and fry them up. I was still sad about the woman who slammed her door in my face, and I missed playing with Jack. He came by once to see if I wanted to catch night crawlers together. I told him no. I didn't hate Jack, but it was hard to stay friends after what he did. Grandpa told me not to give up on Jack. He said, I know it hurts, but he's still learning. I think he'll be a better friend someday. I hoped he was right. Not a lot of doors opened for me that summer. It wasn't right and it wasn't fair, but I knew there were more doors waiting just around the corner. I would find a door for me. I'd open it myself and hold it wide for whoever wanted to come in. So, Grandma reads because reading energizes and develops soul. What is the soul message in this story? Remember 321. Three things you learn from hearing the book read. Two things you will do as a result of hearing the book read. And one book you will read this week.